Good evening, beloveds, twin flames, soulmates, and all who are on the journey of love, the journey of unity, the journey of the inner masculine and feminine coming into balance. Let's see for this reading of this week. We are in the space of sowing, endings, and new beginnings. Let's see what's in the masculine's mind space. There are a lot of masculines are going through a rough time at the moment, a time of introspection, a time to let go of old energies, letting go of what no longer serves them. A lot of men are transitioning in endings and new beginnings. And that means that they leave the past behind and are really going into a new cycle. And they're really contemplating if they want to go on like this, what they need in their life, and if it's the right frequency for them to stay if they want to grow. So let's see what's in the Divine Masculine's mind space. That's peace beyond survival. They want to get out of the survival mode. They want to get in the mode of peacefulness, of not going with the flow of other people, what other people say, but going within. And that takes a lot of courage. The courage to go within and follow their own journey, what really is good for them and for their frequency. It could be that they settled for a lower vibration that is easier to cope with, so that they can be someone else's hero or somebody else savior, and that's really about this card, to be a savior for someone else that is in a lower vibration, to feel themselves useful or to feel themselves better. But in their mind space, they're thinking about this, and they are thinking about themselves now. Like, I put a lot of energy in there, and there is a lot of things going on, and I'm still filling someone else's cup instead of my own cup, because my cup is not full yet. But I'm also taking on some stuff from someone else, and that frequency is not sustainable anymore. So what they do is looking within and contemplating and thinking about it, about their inner peace. They want to make peace. For instance, they don't want to interrupt anything. They want to make peace and they want to let it go. There are ancient splits that was still at work. It was a karmic situation that they need to resolve, and to feel good and happy about themselves. That means that they need time and space for their own. And it takes a lot of courage to do this, to let your inner lamb come up and suit yourself and suit your emotions. So that's what's going on in the masculine's mind space. He wants peace at all costs. Peace in the relationship, peace with himself, and he is resolving old programs. What is in his heart space is earth and air, stabilizing, physical integration, and mental clearing. He knows that he needs to clear the way and let the light come into the earth, into the physical body. So he is taking the higher level of energies of the realms, coming into his heart space, and let the light shine in there and transform the dark pieces where he's afraid of, to go within and to find the inner peace and releasing old stuff that no longer serving him, inner child stuff, pieces of relationships, pieces of inner wounds, the mother wound, the father wound. He's releasing this. And he is also clearing it not only in his mind space, but also in his heart space. So in his heart, he knows that he needs to be more stable with this energy, and he needs to find out for himself where he belongs, and connect with that. He's connecting with the angel. He's connected with an angel that will help him. And last time we had also the angel card that will help heal him. And it could be an archangel, but it could also be a universal angel he's working with. How does he seize the divine feminine? He wants to share space with her. He wants to have space, the same space with her, in a loving connection. There is a lot of telepathy here. There is a co-creation. They're communicating more with each other, and there is honoring for each other. And he sees that she is honoring him. She's seeing that she's sharing space with him when it's necessary for her to, when it's necessary for her and good for her to share this space. They want to both work on this co-creationship. They want to come near with each other. They want to hold each other, honoring each other, seeing each other for who they are, being loving for each other. And that's what he sees with the divine feminine. That she is starting to communicate more with him, because that is her task, the task of the divine feminine, to reach out, to heal, and not maybe in the physical world, but also in the etheric world, that she can communicate with him and send him messages of love. And so he feels that there is always a connection, that there is not just a physical connection, but that there is a telepathy between them, and that he knows that she is tuning in on him, and that she feels him, and that there is a connection, and they communicate with each other, also in the spiritual world, but also in the physical world. And she's honoring, he sees that she's honoring him for who he is, and that will bring up some energies of energies of tension, but also regret. I have here 2 light language wands. I use for this reading to, Here you can see it a little bit better. I sell these light language wands to upgrade your energy. To upgrade your energy. What's in the divine feminine space? I hear that thank you so much, Spirit. I hear 4 people are interested in these beautiful wands, in these high frequency light language wands, because it's channeled from the Lemurian energy, from the star beings, from a higher frequency and a higher dimension throughout the Palladians. So if you want to buy them, I heard there are 4 people who are interested in this. So if you want to order one of the wands, that's possible. And what's in the divine feminine's headspace? She knows she goes with the flow as love that she is. She is bliss, and she arises above everything. She is arising above the 3D dimension and is in the 5D dimensional energies, connecting with Lemuria and Atlantis energy, upgrading her energy, also in the spiritual world. She is connecting with multidimensional beings, searching for giving healing in a higher frequency, as shifting in other vehicles, all the other bodies, to heal the people here in the 3rd dimension. So it's not only doing just the healing, she is really integrating their bodies with their light bodies, integrating and quantum leaping to help them heal, to help people heal in the 5th dimension. So she is in the flow as she is love that she is. What's in her heart space? She is balancing out the fire and water within herself by communication, being still amongst the chaos. If there's chaos within, she goes within and quiets the turmoil. She feels and she's emotional integrated. She communicates her energy. She communicates what her feelings. If there is an energy that she is like, okay, that's not resonating with me, I will speak up about it in a loving and caring way for myself, and without harming someone else. She's knowing exactly when she is played out, manipulated, or that somebody else is not taking responsibilities for their own actions and blaming it on other people. So she knows this in her heart space. She feels the energy, and she is balancing it out because it seems that they want to go and find in her shield to see if there's a hole where it can come in and make turmoil in her life. And she is not allowing it anymore because she's in her heart space, and she is managing it out, managing those energies. She is worked through in her heart space through these energies from the past. So there is she is getting tested on so many levels, but because she's speaking her truth of a loving way, there is no eruption anymore. There is no pressure cooker that she gets angry, and they try to get to work through her energy field to see if they can get her to that point that she will explode, and she won't let it go there, because she knows when she's quiet, when she speaks her truth in a loving kind of way, that she won't get burned, but only the people who try to test her or to manipulate her, her energy, it's reflecting back on them, and then there is a piece of shame coming up because of what they try to do to her, and that's what they have to deal with. It's a kind of shame. It's to see if she is still the same person, or that she changed, or that there's still anger there. And they start to see more and more that she really changed, that she isn't the person she was before, and that that they can't get to her anymore. It's I feel also with they try to stir up the pot. Yeah, that's it. To stir up the pot to see if there is anything they can create. Emotional turmoil with her, if they can create some disturbance in her energy field and how she would react on it. And she's distancing herself because she knows in her heart space that when she's still and go within, that nobody can do her harm, because that's at a distance. She healed her heart. She is in balance with her fire and her water. The introvert and the extrovert is also in balance. So the passion and the feelings, that is in balance. How does she see the divine masculine? That everything is in synchronicity with her. Opportunities, new opportunities in divine timing. She's opening up to new chances and divine outcomes. So she goes, she knows what she wants, what is needed in her life. The divine masculine showed her how she wants to be treated, how she wants to be held, how she wants to be nurtured, and being a gentleman, being soft and kind, and honoring her space and honoring her as the divine feminine, because this is in a synchronicity with her. And she saw the energy that she wants in her life, that she wants to attract in her life, because of the beautiful energy she received from the masculine in communication, in heart-to-heart openness, in she could be herself with him, and he showed this to her, what she has to look for. And she is not going to she's not going to accept less, because she knows that if there's all synchronicity there, and there is communication, and there is love and support, that's what she deserves. So she is still, I don't know if it's waiting, but it's being shown to her by the Divine Masculine how she needed to be treated, and she's not going to do for less. And that's the divine timing, divine openness for new chances, opening for outcomes. And the divine showed her what is available for her there. What is available, that there is the Divine Masculine there out for her, that is treating her with kindness, respect and honor. What supports the Divine Masculine? New circles going around, new energies, and energies that's coming from a heart space. There is new fertility coming in from him, from his Divine Feminine. He sees his Divine Feminine and he feels her in his heart space. He knows that she is a circle within a circle, and that she changed within a year circle. That there is a new woman that fertilizes his energy, and that will bring new chances, new energies to him, with passion, with healing, he feels nurtured, and he feels compassion from her, and he knows that she is holding him in space, holding space for him, holding his energy for healing, and that is supporting him. And that's a new growth for him. How does he see the relationship? He sees that she's holding and standing ground in the relationship. That she is doing and saying what she's meaning. It's not saying something and do exactly the opposite. He knows that she's standing her ground, and that she is holding this light from the universe and bringing it to the earth, because she is this connection, the connection within, and channeling it through the earth. And when she is with her both feet on the earth, in this on Mother Earth's planet, her roots are going deep and deep, and she is grounded. So that means that he can't shake her up. You know, like this. She is stable, and she is not going anywhere. She gets the light of the sun within her system, and she is standing for what she believes in. And he sees that. He admires this in her, that she is not going with other energies that is getting her off track. She's stable, and he needs that fire, he needs that passion of her to stand her ground, because she stood through the test of times, and he knows as no one else better that when the energies aren't right, that she has to leave, or that she has to go within, or that she has to take her distance. What supports the divine feminine, emotional loss, that supports the divine feminine. She probably goes through a space at the moment of emotional loss, that she know that she had to let something go to gain more light in her life, that probably she had to let go of friends. She had to let go of old people with an old paradigm energy. She had to let go of family, of friends, and maybe sacrificing. Yeah, I feel she had to sacrifice a lot for the light, and that's a lot of women who are in this world and experienced almost death experience, or a death experience, that they had to do the work for the light. They had to make a choice for their growth and supporting the collective through the light. And she realized that she has to let go and let go and let go if people don't resonate with her energy. That yeah, thank you Spirit. They said she's carrying a lot of light within her to heal people, and when she is feeling that the energy doesn't resonate with her, and she is someone who won't let go out of compassion for the people she's connected with, but now she is at a level that she had to make a conscious decision to let go. And this decision to let go gives her emotional loss, but also new beginnings. And she's doing it for the light. She's doing it for the collective. She's not doing it for the money. She's not doing it for recognition. She is doing it because of her heart space. That's what she needs to do. And she is healing herself from this emotional loss, to go within and purify herself with more light, with more energies, so she can function as a multidimensional being in a higher light, to heal people from on another level. So and that's why she has to go through the emotional loss, because every time you connect with someone through the heart space and they're not vibrating on their level anymore, you have to let them go. You have to, abuse of drugs, abuse of sex, abuse of feminine energy, abuse of other frequencies that are not clear. She has to let go because she doesn't resonate. The light will get them out of the way. Also, people with a lower frequency of jealousy, of going into competition with her, she has to let go. Because that's a lower frequency. That's the ego. That's not the frequency of the heart. So she's choosing light. And the emotional loss will support her. How does she see the relationship with the divine masculine? That he needs to go within and go in solitude and work with himself, going within meditate, go into nature, read, contemplate, and feel into everything. He needs to be on his own for a while, to let go of all the feelings that and everything that's happened the past months. And if he's in solitude and being alone by himself, he will feel her healing. He will know that he will get healed, and there are other things that coming on his path to help him release all what no longer serves him. And that's what is necessary for him to heal, to be by himself, not to do much, just to sit down and try to do nothing, because he is always in a running mode, and now it's time for him to take care of himself, of just doing nothing. A lot of people are depending on him, that he will do stuff for them, and now it's time for him to sit down and receive that they do things for him in a return. And he is not noticing that other people are doing stuff for him now, and he feels a lot of men feel alone in the relationship because they don't take alone time. They just running and let the mind take over. And when they in that space, they're losing themselves emotionally, and can't connect with their heart, with their inner knowledge. And if they start to go within, then they will find what will happen, that they start to heal, and that they are their own best friend, that they need to become their own best friend. Okay, what is the block of the masculine? His block is secrets. He can't move forward because there are too many secrets. He's not opening up to the divine feminine. Lies, or I don't want to say it as lies. He is not telling the truth. He is not opening up to her. He is running around the bush. He's not telling what he really wants to tell her. There are so many things that the divine feminine isn't aware of, that is playing in the background, and it's time for him to open that up. It's time to give insight in his deepest emotions, in the secrets that he has for her. Because if he doesn't open up the secrets to her, what there is really going on in his heart space, he will poison himself. Because it's been felt that he's holding things behind. He don't want to open up, and because he don't want to open up, there is a block, and this block that will always be in between. So he knows that he has to speak the truth, because the divine feminine won't accept him if he doesn't open up, because she knows that he is in a victim mode when he's not telling the truth. And this victimhood is an energy she don't want to deal with. because it's the inner child that speaks up. It's the ego that speaks up to protect the inner child. And it's just the other way around. He needs to open up to let his inner child and his feelings out. And that's the secret. That's the secret that's going on. And let's see what's going on, what he's going to do about it. Wow. He's going to end it. He's making an end of the secrets. He is playing open card. He is playing, he's ending, he is sowing, he is reaping everything he sowed, and he is wanting his abundance out of this relationship. He also wants to end the untruth. He wants to start and speak his truth because he knows that the truth will set him free. And when he starts to tell the truth, even if it's hurt, it will set him free. There will come place for new emotions. There will be place for new energies to come in and to grow faster. To a higher frequency, to a higher level, because the secrets he has will keep him in a low vibration. And when he ends this, he will grow with the speed of light. So he will cut things through what no longer serves him, cut out the secrets, cut out the lies, and it will make the knowledge more available to him. The knowledge will be available for him. Okay. What's the block for the Divine Feminine? To make a choice that will block her. She has a choice to go into this garden of light, the garden of Eden, and she knows it's available for her, but it's blocking her at the moment. And what I feel, why it's blocking her, it's because she is tired, because she gave away too many energies to other people instead of herself. That's why she also needs to solitude herself, to withdraw and go back. The emotions of letting go of people, that gave her, that blocked her to go through the Garden of Eden. And when she wants to go through the Garden of Eden, she has to take more time and space for her. Maybe she has to go more into nature, connect more with the trees, with the gardens, with nature outside. She probably gave too much away to people by email or by communication or by friends that want to see her and visit her. She put too much energy outside of herself. And that means that she has to recuperate for a while. And that's why she's also going into solitution. She has to make choices of people who she can give her energy to. And people are sending her messages, are bombarding her mailboxes, and wanting energy of her. And she needs to put a boundary on that. She needs to recuperate in her own Garden of Eden and going into solitution. And so she can go and shine her light again. because, and what she's going to do about it. She's putting out her anchor of hope, for instant hope, and knowing that she will come up again in her garden of Eden and can grow again. But she's throwing out the anchor. She's saying stop. She is saying, I don't have time. You can connect me on another time, on another level. Don't bombard my email box. Don't send me so many messages, because she's throwing out the anchors. And maybe she's not telling them by itself, she's doing it energetically. Because she also knows that she has time to dive deep within the waters, to be still and put her anchor in there and feel the silence of the middle of the ocean, the depth of the ocean, and dive in deep, to anchor her emotions and to let go of everything that no longer serves her. So if there are people that are bombarding your email or getting into your account, and don't ask, if there is, you need permission to ask someone a question. So if you're coming in somebody's mailbox, doesn't matter which mailbox, and you're bombarding them with your own stories without asking if it's available or if it's the right moment, you probably won't get any response. The problem is that some people get tired of it, and it's up to you to respond or not. And I see a lot of divine feminine are dealing with fake accounts of men who want to chat, men they want to connect with her, and she is connecting only with the people that she's resonating and synchronizing with. Lower energies, she's not even going there. If people throw in hard words, lower frequency words, blaming other people, she's not even looking at it, or she should not look at it, because it's of a lower frequency. And if you're getting mail from men in your mailbox that are making advances to you, and you say, oh my gosh, this is someone looking for companionship, someone who's looking for attention, or they want to see if you're available for a hookup, just get it out. Don't give it attention, delete them, don't read it, and go on to the next level. Till you're no, if you say no all the time, they will stop. Or you don't react on it, they will stop. And I know that a lot of the divine feminine getting bombarded by men in the email box. So don't respond on it and let it go. And dive in the depth of your silence. And know that there's always a time to chat with the ones you really connect, where you have a synchronicity with, when you know that it's genuine, when you know they don't want anything from you, but that you feel the flow. Then you can interact, but feel into it, and that's what she's doing. She is just anchoring herself and sending out the energies that nobody will interact with her, because probably she is done with all the because last reading I told you about the attraction of the divine feminine at the moment, that is so huge that she gets bombarded by and opening, her energy is so strong that is opening up for other men to come in, and they coming in from all sides, and it's up to the divine feminine to give her boundaries. Are you going for someone who is synchronizing with you, or are you just interacting with everybody that wants a piece of your energy? It takes a lot of energy to respond to all the men that is really want to connect with you. It's draining your energy. I almost want to say, clear out everything that has no frequency with you anymore. What does is a lower frequency. So, for instance, if you're on a dating site, remove all your dating sites. That's all from a lower frequency. Let it go. The divine order, the divine timing, the divine will get the person on your path when it's the right time, in the right place, for the right person to come in, where you're synchronized with, where you have a connection with, where it flows with. So it's not up to us. It's not up to us to search for our partner. It's the divine that will get our partner on our path. Otherwise, you're choosing a partner with your mind, and then you're choosing also the lust, just a sexual connection, or a lower frequency. So if you really want to go and get out of that energy, choose for a higher frequency. It's the same when the twin flames are in a third party. Get out of the third party, because it's a low frequency when you stay in there. Because you enabling a situation that is out of balance. And you have to remove yourself for the highest good of all. What combines the divine feminine and the divine masculine? Messages. They both sending messages to each other in writing and in the etheric energy. That will combine them. They will be on the same level. They will be in the same frequency. Everything will flow. But they probably need to know about each other, where they are at. If they are open to travel together. If they're open to... And that will probably be all in flow with each other, because they're mirroring each other, and that will combine them. So it could be for a lot of you that you get a message from the divine masculine this week, telling you about his journey, or what he wants from you, or that there is something to clear out the air, to be upfront with you. And to move forward. So that's what I see with what combines them both. So there is a new message coming in from the divine masculine for the divine feminine. What combines them? The ring. The ring is combining them. The ring is bringing them back together. Could be that a lot of you are getting engaged this week, or getting in reconciliation with each other. It could be that the Divine Feminine receives a ring from the Divine Masculine as a commitment, to her. You know, that probably is that, you know, I still need space, I still need time, but I want to give you this ring to show you that I'm committed to you and to you only. That my commitment is a real offer to you. That you will, in the future, you will be my wife. In the future, you will be my partner. I want to give you this ring because I feel you are my partner. So this, and I don't want to say it's an engagement ring. It's just a ring to show you that he is committed to you, that he really wants you in his life as his life partner. And if that's not coming up to you, you know, that's what he wants for you. He really wants you, he really wants to offer you. And the synchronicities will bring it together. You know, the synchronicities, everything is in divine timing, divine time. But this week, a lot of people will get an engagement ring, getting a commitment, you know, or even that they ask you to marry you. So it's a commitment they want to give you. And even if it's not time yet, I feel also with people, if it's not time yet, you know, they will give you a clarity on that. They want to give you a ring, and then the energy will flow, just to know that you're in their thoughts, that you're the one for them, and it's a promise. That's it. It's a promise. Okay, let's see the Romance Angel cards for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Let's see what's going on in the space. What's on the bottom of the deck? Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. So trust the divine, trust the relation, trust the outcome, and let your Divine Masculine work on himself, because most of the feminine are way before. They are way before. Way ahead. I mean, they are way ahead. And it's up to you if you want to wait, or you want to go on with a new relationship, or if there's somebody else coming in your way. It's all up to the Divine Feminine. It could be that you need another relationship to go in to find out what real love is, or what real love means. Because the love that the Divine Feminine has to give is so strong, is so powerful, is so healing for both of them. One card, please, for the Divine Masculine, for the Twin Flame reading for this week. And one card for the Divine Feminine for this week. Okay. let your friends help you. For the divine masculine, ask for and accept support from others. And it could be that the divine masculine going to inner stuff, going through healing, and that he needs help from someone else outside of his family or outside of his own, to support him to deal with emotions. So, and also with this connection, go to your friends, because your friends probably know you and know your divine feminine best. For the divine feminine, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual paths. It could be that your partner or your twin flame has other religions, another background that is holding him tight, like karmic bonds, like karmic restraints, because of Christianity or another religion that is not spiritual, that created fear in his life, that created conditioning in his life, and that could be of influence of your coming back together. And the divine masculine is then working through all of this, all the karmic stuff, to release. Okay, I hear also for the divine feminine to call in an energy called fawn, to release all these energies, to break it through. And I have a feeling that the divine masculine has to go to his spiritual roots. It could be that he goes to his spiritual roots to feel where he really belongs, instead of the church energy or the conditioning of the family, or it could be that there's so much influence of the church in his life that is withholding him to connect with his really spiritual connection. So he has to go for his roots, and he probably will go and look for his roots. That's what I feel, that he will go and look for his roots and connect with it. And then those two energies will come together. These energies will come together. I feel the divine feminine gets the support of the spirits of the divine masculine to merge together, because the ancestors she is connecting with is helping her and helping him to come and connect together. Wow, that's beautiful. That's so beautiful. Okay, so past lives and ancestors from the past life are helping them both to come together. And what's the overall card of this week? There is only light. If you connect with the light, you connect with your heart, you connect with the source, and nothing else is there. You see those two people here in the middle. There's only love and only light between you two. If you connect with it, if you connect with your heart, there is only love between all people, not just the masculine and the feminine. If there's only light, you can connect with everyone else around you. And then you're all melting into one. You're merging into one. So there's only light. You get it from the source. You're going in meditation and you ground that energy in the earth. So you can come together and have this bliss. Sometimes you experience this with someone when you're connecting with, and there is no time. There is no time and no space, and there's only light. You're in this bubble of light where is no time and there is no space, and there is only divine light and divine love. That connection, that makes this connection in this space. And then you're in this bubble, in this endless bubble of timeless space. There is no space when you're talking to each other. And sometimes you're talking for 3 hours with each other without knowing that there is time. There is no time at that moment. Afterwards, you will feel tired or released or energetically uploaded, but that's really the connection, what's there at the moment, that's important, nothing else. Not trying to walk away, doing other things, or let the mind take over, because sometimes the mind takes over because it's getting scared of the intimacy of the light and the love that's already there, or the connection that exists there. And then the mind starts to interact and being angry or wanting to escape this energy because it's so strong. But let it happen. Just let it happen. Because there's nothing else than light and love between the people. The rest is all illusion. Well, thank you so much for watching my videos. We're heading up to the 2000, and I'm so grateful. 2000 subscribers. I'm so grateful for this. I know that it's for European standards. For me, it's very, very huge that I'm reaching almost 2000 members. When I hit the 2000 members, I will give a free private reading to one of you. So if you subscribe, hit the thumbs up and the subscription box, subscription bell. So you get, every week you get the reading in your mailbox, you get a notification. Welcome to my new members and my new subscribers, and leave a name behind this reading, so I will pick one out when we hit the 2000 members. So I will thank you so much for all your time, your devotion, and your love. And I will see you next week. And I hope you all will do fine, that you're resonating with this, and let me know how your journey is going. I'm genuinely interested in your journey and where you want to go. So blessed be, and see you next week. Bye bye.